What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Kraken's newly released Kraken Pro trading platform. So this is a platform where you can essentially set up buy limit orders and also sell limit orders. And today we're going to be doing that. We're going to be showing you how to make trades, how to set up indicators on your trading view charts that is through the Kraken experience. And it's honestly a great platform, and it's a great new feature that they've released on their exchange. So today we're going to be talking about it and showing you how to do it as well. So if you come over to the Kraken page, and if you just go up to the trade section here, you can see that the Kraken Pro beta program is open. Be among the first to discover our new advanced crypto trading platform. So if you click on launch experience, you'll be brought to this page where you can see the pro beta. And this is so much better looking than the previous UI of the other platform. Now coming up here, you can actually toggle your portfolio value. I'm going to do that just for the sake of this video. I know some of you guys want to hack the hell out of me, I'm sure. Anyways, you come up here if you want to find your assets. So for example, Bitcoin, of course, is the first. And also if you want to favorite them, you can come in here. And then of course you can sort by currency and which you want to actually trade in. Now, when it comes to USDC, there's really not many as of right now. It's actually really just Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you're really just going to want to use either, USD or another currency. So for the sake of this tutorial, I have $120 on this account, so we can make a trade or two and find, what we want to place. Now, if we just come here, we can see here that this is a trading view chart. With that, of course, you can add indicators. If you click on this option here, you can just put on anything. So for example, a really popular one is super trend. So you just come on here and click on super trend. And then of course, if you want to adjust the settings, you can do that here. You click on, the side option here and then click on settings. And then of course you can change the different inputs and style with that. Now here, of course, as well, you can change the candles. I have Heikinashi. I honestly, I really like Heikinashi. It's my favorite to find the trends. For me, it's the easiest to look at as well. And of course, if you actually just want to put on candles, you can just do that here and then you'll see that there. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it on Heikinashi. It's just my favorite. So for example, one candle would actually represent 4 hours in this case, or you can put it on 1 hour or 15 minutes, whether you're a day trader. I know that's a popular setting for day traders. Now here you can actually see the current dollar amount in your account. Of course, you can add more. And then if you keep scrolling, you'll actually see your other balances and your other coins and projects here. Now here you can actually come down, that's balances. And actually you can just exit out of that if you don't even want to see that. And then of course you can come over here to open order. So that's if you already opened an order. Here is going to be your triggered order. So your orders that are actually placed and there's actually been a buy or sell. So here you can see your margin positions, which I believe US citizens are not allowed to use. So if you actually want to be doing, for example, futures trading, I would recommend using a platform like KuCoin. Link in the description below for that, which you can receive a discount on trading fees. So make sure to check that out if you want to do future tradings there. There's actually no KYC and you can do futures trading. Now, coming over here. So right now I am on DOT, but you can actually close out of this chart and then you'll be brought back to the previous chart. So for example, it was quant here, Bitcoin. Let's take a look at one. So, I just want to look at quant here, or for example, you want to just add another, you would click on that add option, and then you come down here, for example, find whichever asset that you're interested in. And, let's see, what do I want? What am I interested in right now? Tezos, maybe Tezos. Here we can see Tezos growth recently. We can, even do things like, with TradingView. So we can measure from August 2nd, 2022 to right now. We can see a 13% increase in the past 4 days. That's pretty nice. And then, like I said, you can close out of that chart right there. It'll reopen the previous. Now, this is the order book. Now, with that, you can close it if you want, completely close it. So you just come over here, just click close if you really wanted to. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it open. But also, there's a couple of other things you can do. So, for example, if you want to actually move stuff around, you can actually grab it and change things. You just pick it up and move it around essentially. So I'm not really going to change that for the sake of this tutorial. I don't really think it's needed, but of course I just want to leave that as an option for you guys. Just know that you can customize pretty much everything on the screen. You can change it. Of course, up here you can see new listings, favorites. So whatever you favorited, I favorited Bitcoin already. You can see top gaining. So top gaining within recent time, and then you can see even top losing. So for the sake of this tutorial, actually I'm going to be closing out of those order book tabs. And then here, actually, if you want to just add that in, you would just click on this add option, and then you can see the order book right in there, or also you can manage more settings. Now, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to be doing that. So now that I showed you guys some of the other features on the platform, let's actually make a trade. So for example, I actually want to make a trade with DOT and USD right now. DOT is a project I've really always thought has been extremely undervalued, given that it's only around $8 and its previous all-time high was around, around $44 previously. And it's just a project I'm extremely bullish on. I think the ecosystem is really great, as well as, of course, a lot of other projects that I've talked about and previously mentioned on my channel. So I zoomed in here a little bit, but you're going to see here that this is the spot. So there's no, futures with this. I'm just an American, so I can't use all the fancy, features that I know some of you guys abroad from America can use. But for the sake of this tutorial, this is going to be a spot, just USD order. So here you can see the buy, then there is the sell. You can see a limit, a market, and the advance. So let's take a look at all of this. So here, if you just click on buy, and if I wanted to, for example, buy DOT right now, just one DOT, that would be at $8.58 USD, or actually you can see that it actually just changed to 57 cents. And right now we can make just one, and that would actually be 7% of my $120 that I added to my funds. Now, if we wanted to put this up a little bit and I wanted, for example, 40% of my $120, that would be 5.5 DOT, or $48 total. So that's pretty cool that you can do that as well. So for the sake of this tutorial, let's just make a buy order right now of one DOT. Click on buy. Here you can see trade executed, ID number, etc., etc. Then you can see open orders. You won't actually see it in your open orders for a reason I will explain briefly later. Here you can see the triggered orders, and then you can see your trades. So you can see here that there is one DOT. You can see the date and time that it was placed, etc., etc. Now, if we wanted to come in and actually sell it, we would actually just come in here, and then we would just put in the DOT. So for example, in this case, it would be 100%. So one DOT, right? I just bought one, so we're going to sell one. And then it would be the total. Here you can see actually how much it would actually be. And then we can just put in sell DOT, and that would be at the current market rate. So exactly what it is right now. So I'm not actually going to sell that, but if you wanted to, you could just do that here in a simple market order. And also I'm going to be staking it. So speaking about staking, if you come up here to staking, you can actually come up here, and then I would be able to put in my staked DOT. So for this case, I would just see here, right? I would go back here. I'm in my staking tab again, come over to DOT, and then I would click on stake DOT. Here you can see DOT your asset, and then you would just put in one or whatever amount that you wanted. And here you can see the rewards that you're going to be paid out. And here you can actually see your staking projection, which if you actually think that DOT is going to be increasing by, for example, I don't know, 40%, then you would actually see how much projected supply you would earn, how much you would be making, etc., etc. It's really cool to see actually. For the sake of this, I am just going to be staking that one amount that I just bought right here. Just click on yes, boom, transfer submitted, and then now it's added to my staked supply. Of course, you can actually come down and see all of your different, trades and executions in your history tab. But for the sake of this tutorial, if you just take a look at the staking, here you can see all the different assets as well, and also the APYs and estimated projections of how much they're going to be yielding per year right here as well. So yeah, quite interesting. And also up here, you can see your staking balance, which is the total amount that you have staked. And then you have the total rewards that you've earned, and then last month's rewards in USD, which of course goes up and down with fluctuations in the price of that digital asset. So for example, if I want to buy DOT, and I think that DOT is actually going to dip a little bit. So for example, I see here that we've hit support at around $7.74, but I think that there may be a lot of trades and a lot of other orders at and around that range. So I want to get in my order. What am I going to do? Well, one thing you could do is you could just type in the price manually. So let's just say I think it's going to hit $8 again, and I want to get my order in at $8 exactly. You would set in your limit price at $8, and boom, you can see this chart, this line actually just dipped down to exactly $8. And then I would be able to put in my quantity. So for example, if I wanted 5, I would put that in here. So you can see here as well, if you just click on the preview buy and limit price, that will actually change. So you can see here on the left, you'll see this limit price change as I bring up and down this bar. So for example, if I think that DOT is going to dip back down to, for example, $6.84, or just in this range, I can just bring it down here, and then that will actually be the new limit price. And then if I set this order here and I just click on buy, then what's going to happen is Kraken is going to execute a trade of 5 DOT at $6.78. And that will be executed when the price of DOT actually falls to that price, if it does. Now, the thing is that there is an if. So there is an if that DOT may not go down to that price anytime soon. And maybe I just want to snipe the price. I want to just sit back, wait, and actually snipe it to exactly that price point. Then that would be the best use case for the buy limit price. Now, if I don't care about the limit price and I don't think that it's going to go down, and or I'm just impatient and I want to stake now, then in that case, you could just set up a market order, or you could do a limit, but do a limit maybe closer to the current price range so you can get in a couple cents cheaper if you think it's actually going to go down a little bit. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to place a buy order at $8.45, and I'm going to buy 1 DOT. And then what's going to happen here is I'm going to set that up, and then I'm just going to click on buy, and then boom, order has been submitted. So now there is an open order, which you can see here in this tab right here. And then what happens is that is going to be placed here. So you're going to see there's buy limit is right there. If I wanted to set up a new limit, I can just change this and move this, wherever I want to, which is a really cool feature. And I think this platform looks so cool, honestly, right now. It looks so good. They've done such a good job on the UI with this compared to the previously pro version. Now here you can see this previous buy limit that I've set up. And of course you can actually edit this. If you click on this here, click on that, boom. And you want to change it to, for example, 40, maybe 46, $8.46, or you want to change the price or just cancel it completely. You can do that here as well. Boom, confirm edits, done. Now it's changed a little bit. And or if you want to cancel the order, you can do that here by clicking cancel. And then if you don't want to ask again, you can just click on that and then click on yes, done. The order is now canceled. And then also, if for example, I wanted to just buy DOT right now at the market order, and I just wanted to buy, I don't know, 0.2, okay, let's just say 0.4 DOT right now. So let's just buy it, boom, order submitted, trade executed, just like that, extremely fast. Now, let's just say I wanted to sell that, okay? Go over to here where the sell tab is. It'll change from the color of green to the color of red. And then you can just put in, for example, if I wanted to sell all of that I just previously bought, or my total quantity, you can change that in there in this box. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to put in 100%. Now, if I think that DOT is going to go up in price, then what I can do here is I can actually set that up as a limit order. So let's go over to the limit order tab. Here you'll see the preview sell limit price and this bar that you can actually be changing here, which will change the price and the limit price. So for example, if I think that DOT is going to continue trending upwards here, and I think that it's going to go up to, this amount here, $8.82. Then I would just change this bar up to this tab right here, or wherever I think the price will go. And I want it to be triggered. I want a sell to be triggered at that line. I can just bring that up there, or simply type it in manually in this box right here. And then you can put in the total quantity, and then you'll see actually how much you'll make out of that. And then you click on sell DOT. And what happens is now you actually have, I'll just move this bar. Now you can see my open order of a sell limit at this price. So if I think DOT is going to go up, then it will trigger a sell automatically. I can be sleeping. I can be busy climbing, hiking mountains, doing whatever, and this order will actually trigger. So I don't have to be here, I don't have to watch. I can simply set up a buy and sell limit order. What's actually great about that is it actually takes away greed. If you actually think about it, usually when you buy something and then it appreciates a lot, all you're thinking about is that it's going to go up even more and even more and even more. But what happens is sometimes it'll even fall down after that. So if you just set up a limit order, that will execute when you set that. You don't have to be there. No emotions involved, no emotions in trading. You just sell, you're done. Now, if you actually look here, you will see the limit, which we talked about, and then you will see the market, which we talked about, and then you'll see the advanced tab, which has a bunch of different advanced features, which I might make in a future video. Today, I just wanted to kind of go over the basics and show you guys how the platform works and some of the different orders that you can be making for beginners and how to just operate the system in the most basic way. I think the advanced tab is more so for another video. So if you guys want me to make that video, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, do me a favor by minting me a subscription down below. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video.